Le jeu est là. Molfried, c'est un jeu en noir et blanc. Que se passe-t-il? Donc les options, j'ai réglé ça normalement. Les commandes, on verra. On va jouer clavier-souris, je pense. Je crois que le jeu peut se jouer à la manette aussi, mais je pense pas que ça soit mieux. Salut Amnésie. Donc on va lancer la partie. À mon avis, il n'y a pas de difficulté dans la partie, plus que ça. Et avance. Écoute.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man,
Ah, c'est
but
en
on
anglais.
the automobile. The car. The symbol of freedom and vitality.
J'espère que vous voyez bien les sous-titres.
Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Alors, 2 secondes. Alors, ça va être le plus simple.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
Salut Waterloo.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1. Look at this junk. It's not my job to pick through other people's trash. What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
J'ai pas bien vu les commandes. Je vais voir à la manette ce que ça donne.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap. Jesus.
Ouais.
Cole, come take a look at this. We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Il faut savoir comment ça marche à un moment. Alors, traitement et où une icône de loupe indique les objets à proximité, machin. Icône de loupe. Ah. Y a pas d'icône de loupe, bordel.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Salut Bati. Alors. Ah. D'accord.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection
Je
in
l'ai
the
pas
window.
vu. Hein.
Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself. The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up. What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Non, on va monter.
How you doing, Cole? Found it yet?
Faut que
I
je
don't
pas.
even want to think about what that smell is.
Pourquoi je peux pas monter là? Comment on fait pour monter déjà? Ils m'ont dit, mais ils me rappellent pas.
Probably dope needles around here as well.
Ah merde, il était là. Alors.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. Two rounds fired, and Instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy. We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Ok. Je sens que ça va être long avec moi, salaud.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Ah bah, allons-y. Utilisez le carnet pour définir votre prochaine destination.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Salut, le Flipper 3. Ok. Alors... Dans la voiture. Appuyez sur F pour demander à votre coéquipier où aller. Arrête. Je sais lire une carte. Ouais, ça, je suis la police. Tu vas pas me casser les couilles. Dégage. Je respecte le code de la route. Bien.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Ok, alors. Tu te crois sur GTA ou bien j'aime pas GTA? J'aime pas trop
Model
GTA.
27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Utilisé pour lire un élément du registre appuyé pour le sélectionner. Alors. Et alors? C'est gentil ce registre, mais... Serial number. Alors le serial number c'était combien? Putain merde, je me rappelle plus. C'est 3000 et quelques je crois. Yeah. Ah oui. Non, 71 893. Soixante et 893. Celui-là.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Ah ouais, on est reparti. C'est pas sûr d'être allé du bon côté. Eh, y'a rien à foutre. C'est pas par là. Petite marche arrière. Yes. En mode chauffard, attention. Feu rouge, on s'en branle. On est la police. Le mec qui respecte rien. On s'en fout, on est la police.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps
voir la map.
Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Merde. Allez, YOLO. On s'en fout, on prend les trucs comme ça. Je double, j'en ai rien à foutre. Ah, je double à droite, j'en ai rien à foutre. Et avancer. Voilà. C'est là? Oui, c'est là, je crois. Vous pouvez entrer par les portes poignées dorées. Ouais, donc celle-là, je crois. Il y a une poignée dorée là, connard. Je peux rentrer. Voilà. Alors. C'était qui? C'était Schroeder.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Appartement 2. Incroyable. Alors, appartement 3, appartement 2, le voilà. Tiens. Il y a du lait. Toc toc toc. Bonjour.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer.
Eh ben non.
What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Ah, de la baston.
You ready, tough guy? Huh?
That was unfair.
Tiens! Tiens! Bam!
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Alors.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Eh?
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identifying code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Alors, c'est parti, on a la sirène, on fait ce qu'on veut. Ouais. Laissez passer la police. Ouais, on arrive. Appelez la police. Allons la police. Je viens de me prendre un mur. Tout va bien. Je sais pas conduire. Tout va bien aussi. Bon, en fait, on va passer par là, c'est le plus simple. Tiens, dégage! Laissez passer la police, j'ai dit. Ouais, fusil à pompe, ça chie.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Ouch.
I got you covered, Cole. Try for the front door.
Gage.
Get your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps.
We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to...
Papa. You come any closer, we'll cut you in half.
Forward! Stay in cover.
Alors?
Give me some cover. I got you covered.
Plein la gueule. Ouvert là.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Ah. Salut Astéo.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Mhm.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. You're the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Celui d'Arcaille.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, but wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before he jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Putain.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourself.
Why, you! Watch it!
He's hiding in the alley!
après, connard.
Powers, hold it right there.
Stop now or I will shoot. I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn, watch your fire.
Don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now.
Give it up, Wendell.
Et t'es sérieux, mec? Ah, salaud!
You gotta be kidding.
You fucking asked for it. No way I'm going back inside. I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers.
You assholes already screwed me once.
Je sais pas.
Give it up, Bowers. There's nowhere left to go.
Ah bah oui.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Tiens!
What you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Salut Black Cyril.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
Alors. Ah merde. Un mort.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
I swear, this town is going straight to
Broad daylight, crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Il est tout mort. Alors. Appartement 5, machin bidule. Ouais. Reçu.
See Galetta. layaway receipt, pearl earrings, made out to Bank of Arcadia.
I was married by a judge. Should have asked for a jury.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Ah merde. Mais... Appuyez sur... Machin pour l'examiner de plus près. On peut pas faire ça? C'est ce que j'ai fait. Il peut y avoir un truc que j'ai raté. Toujours pareil.
Don't you people have anything better to do?
T'es mort?
I swear. This
Ouh,
town
ça
is
doit
going
être bon.
straight to hell.
J'étais sûr qu'il y aurait un flingue dans la poubelle.
FN Browning, serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Ok.
Going to church doesn't make you any more Christian than standing in a
Eh,
garage
calme-toi, ce
racing
mec.
a car.
Va là-dedans.
All my years, I've never seen anything. Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
You are listening to an American Century Broadcasting Station, KTI, Los Angeles. Are you removing film and reducing tooth decay with dental
Crois? Ouais, tu mens.
You're lying, Miss Coletta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Ah. Je crois à mort.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Coletta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God. I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He showed me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
D'accord.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
C'est quand même con, les malfrats. Ah, mets ton doute alors.
You're making me angry, Miss Coletta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Mm-hmm.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Coletta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
D'accord. En gros, si t'as pas les bonnes intuitions sur ce qu'ils disent, tu te fous en l'air toutes les
You
trucs.
concentrate, Miss Coletta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened, Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Mhm. Pas tout suivi, mais bon. Alors, du coup. Voilà l'armurerie.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Ok, Molfried, le jeu est basé entièrement sur ton intuition et sur le visage des suspects, témoins que tu interroges. Ah. On verra, hein. On verra si j'ai de l'intuition ou pas, hein. Ou si je suis un sac à merde au niveau de l'intuition. Ça va être compliqué si je suis pas bon. Avant l'armurerie. D'abord, non? Elle est où l'armurerie? Je crois que je devrais aller à la bijouterie, mais... J'ai bien envie d'aller à l'armurerie quand même. Ouais, ça va. Ceci est une enquête de police. On est prioritaire. Allez vous faire foutre. Oh, mais bouge ta bagnole, connard! Voilà.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looks like it'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
D'accord. Merde. Allez. Oui, j'avais bien compris que les indices permettaient de régler les interrogatoires. T'inquiète pas, hein. J'avais compris, je suis pas si con. Tu bouges ton taxi de merde. Oh, qu'est-ce qu'il déboîte lui?
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Ah merde!
Kalu, get back here!
J'ai pas envie de le buter.
Everyone's a dog. If you get him, give him one for me. Too late, Kalu.
The only reason for people get lost inside is
Don't make it worse, Kalu.
Ah, je lui ai pas fait peur. Je le savais. Je savais qu'il fallait pas le toucher. Putain. Et soigne-moi.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down.
Pourquoi il te propose de viser et de tirer sur le suspect alors que...
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Alors que ça te fait perdre le truc. C'est de la connerie.
special of you. Don't need this?
Dégage-toi avec ta bagnole.
Too late, Kalu!
Je vais le choper, je vais le choper, je vais le choper.
Don't make it worse, Kalu! There he is, officer.
Je comprends pas pourquoi il me propose de viser. Mais pourquoi je tire, bordel? Je voulais pas tirer, je voulais juste pointer mon arme sur lui. Ah d'accord, donc pointer son arme sur lui, ça le fait peut-être genre... pointe ton arme sur lui et il fait « Ah là là, mon dieu, je me rends, j'ai pas envie de mourir comme un sac à merde. » Ça doit être ça en fait. D'accord, on va essayer.
No, Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz
Oh,
him.
je voulais pas tirer, pourquoi j'ai cliqué? Réflexe.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Ça va le faire, ça va le faire. Tout va bien. Tout va bien, tout est sous contrôle, j'y crois à mort.
Kalu, get back here! I love these waiters. Everyone's a dog. Too late, Kalu!
Yep.
Oh, nothing. Satan. I got a callback like the first time.
Stop or I will shoot!
Ah là, c'était ça en fait.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve, the one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation.
Ah, un
Takes a
interrogateur.
certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Ah, salut Léoplay.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Ah.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Mhm.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Miss Goleta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money, and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm done with you. Go flap your gums somewhere else. I want my lawyer. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Ah, me suis trompé.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Ah ouais, il est reparti pour un tour. Je me suis trompé. Je me suis trompé. Je sentais que c'était pas le bon truc.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Faut que je réfléchisse, c'est pas gagné.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Si vous pouviez arrêter de me dire des trucs, ça serait bien par contre.
But it had nothing to do with me.
Ça serait bien de pas me spoil, ça serait super cool.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Miss Goleta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
On va passer inspecteur bientôt. Ouais. Salut El Poemer. Faut lui mettre une bifle. Oh merde. Salut, sang du Christ. Ah, premier inspecteur, votre travail vous a valu une promotion. Ouais. Salut, Perfect Dark. To drive a seat. Bon, on est inspecteur. C'est beau.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel? Intense. The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys? Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle, signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Ok. Salut, Walutin.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Médecin Walutin.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
My acting coach says I have real talent. He's a waste in the police force. Good-looking boy like that should go into politics.
Only if I guarantee he walks.
You're hurting
You know this
me.
place? Sure. Near the old gas works and signal depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
Thank you for listening to KTI Radio. All units of 459 just occurred
So,
in 6th and
tell me a
3rd.
little about
Any
yourself,
unit
Phelps.
handled, code 2
Are we friends
identified.
now, Burkowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Reno CS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. Was wounded. Shipped back home. A year on the beat. Now I'm here. So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you. I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of LA safe for the people.
Et il va bouger son cul, l'autre con, là.
Unfit for service. Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots. Sounds like you had it rough. I did my job. No one is saying you didn't. I did 6 years as a patrolman. That's the third time you've told me.
You can cheer up, son. Call the bruiser.
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Sarah's. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
People might move out of the way quicker if we use the siren.
Up on the roof,
Il est pas mal,
officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Faut accepter les appels radio.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself.
Get the hell away from me!
Hurry, you can still catch him.
Oui, il s'en fout, hein. Il est où?
Come on, Flatfoot. Let's negotiate.
Put the weapon down now. Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
I'll do it. I swear to God I will.
Alors, 1 sur 40 délires résolus. Récompense 5 victimes cachées. Je vais juste regarder un truc. Juste regarder les commandes. Alors avancer, reculer, gauche, droite, courir, courir, toujours activé. Ah cool. Appeler coéquipier, interagir, attaquer, général, entre sortir. Accepter l'appel, d'accord. Demander la direction, on s'en fout. Ok. Pas très discret.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give him your story and you'll be all right.
Mhm.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out. Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Mhm.
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work, sir.
What's going on? Brand name might give us something to go on.
Mhm.
How's the world looking?
Always the same through a viewfinder. How about you?
I've got a mystery sample waiting at the lab. Practical Joker says it's contaminated.
C'est sympa.
I guess.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Quand même, ouais. Bien, c'est que la musique est censée t'aider, mais... Moyen de trouver des trucs par soi-même. Alors, est-ce que les mecs, ils ont tout trouvé et puis c'est bon?
You guys, take your time. No freight rolling through here till we're done. And we're still punching the
Évidence
clock.
A, évidence C. Il manque la B quelque part.
Seems irrelevant.
How's life treating you? After this, I got 2 more jobs in Westlake Park and 1 up in the Hollywood Hills.
Doc, Detective Phelps, what have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Not sure this means much.
Alors, abattoir Riverside.
Mr. F.
Un cochon
Morgan
vivant.
picked up a live pig yesterday?
Un cochon vivant.
Blood. The sheer amount of it is puzzling. Not much I can do without a victim.
Oh. Alors, maintenez la direction lorsque la caméra zoome légèrement pour faire un zoom avant. C'est ce que je suis en train de faire, non? Connard. Il y a une... Putain, il y a un truc qui est marqué et cette connerie, elle voit rien. Là, il y a un truc de marqué, bordel. Ah, quand même.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it. $32 old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here? Happier times, I guess.
A priori, c'est bon.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Bah c'est bien.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
You're holding out on me. Spill it.
I'm telling you all I know. I already wasted hours getting involved in this thing.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You want to tell me what you know, or do we have to take you in and loosen you up a little?
Who do you think you are talking to me like that? You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Peut-être pas dû douter tout le temps.
Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Là par
Do you
contre,
want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
We're going to notify the wife. You seem to have it under control here.
Yeah, I got this.
super. Yeah, I get this. Wait, alright, what again? On peut laisser le coéquipier conduire.
We go to Washington now with national news from American Century Broadcasting.
Euh...
620 Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is? Behind Bunker Hill. A couple blocks north of Central Station. So, what do we tell the wife? Play it by the book. There's no stiff yet, so let's see
Qu'est-ce
how
qu'il s'arrête lui? Tu te fous de ma gueule?
Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap. But why leave him? Obviously, someone got a little heavy-handed. It's the wrong way around. Well, how so, genius? Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car, and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car. You got something there, folks. Doesn't add up.
Passe. Easy.
Read about the guy on the crossing yesterday? No, what happened? Over on Lincoln Avenue. This guy's driving along and his oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets...
Oh, unbelievable!
He's on a rail crossing. Oh, you got it. He's got his head under there checking the oil. The Southern Pacific Freight slams into his car doing 90 miles an hour. The car came to a rest more than a mile down the track. What a pointless waste of life. You'll get plenty of blood and guts and mindless stupidity working traffic, folks. And who needs a Second Amendment when we'll give a goddamn fool the license to get behind the wheel of an automobile?
Watch it! If it's a kidnapping, why leave the victim's ID? If
Gosh.
it's a murder, why leave the car? The evidence doesn't add up.
Free lesson, folks. Evidence will only get you so far. You ask me, the whole thing feels hinky as hell.
What I wouldn't give to have your powers of intuition, Mikasa.
Don't worry, kid. Keep watching the master and you'll get there one day.
C'est loin?
Can't we try to get there in one piece?
Tiens. Moi, c'est à moitié loin quand même. On a perdu le capot de la bagnole.
Finally. We're starting to think nobody would show.
What have we got?
The 3rd Street Gang and the Diamond Street Gang. Mexican kids with nothing better to do than howl at each other. But no bloodshed so far. Shit! Hope you brought plenty of ammunition, sir.
LAPD, drop your weapon!
Whoa. Ma gueule. Headshot.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Je me suis fou là, allez. J'ai un peu la gueule là.
God damn it, here come more of them.
Bordel.
Car 11K, calling KGPL. I need an ambulance at 1624 West 3rd Street. Code 4. Shots fired and suspects are down.
Roger on the ambulance, 11K. All units be advised, code 4 on the major 415 on West 3rd Street. Suspects are down.
Bon bah voilà. Mais pourquoi ils s'arrêtent ces cons, bordel?
Christ alive!
Oh, des copains policiers.
Officer needs help. 333 South Main Street. 333 South Main Street. Officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Et c'est reparti pour un tour. Bang, bang. Oh, ah, trop celui-là. On pète la voiture, pas de problème.
You got something against sirens, Phelps?
Oui, bon, d'accord, on va mettre la sirène et puis ta gueule. Hein.
You don't care who gets in your way, do you? I think you're doing this on purpose.
Ah. Vous cassez les couilles. Pourquoi il y a des phases de voiture à la con? Ah, c'est chiant. Voilà le genre de truc que j'aimais pas dans GTA. Laissez passer la police! Ouais! La voiture qui est en train de rendre l'âme.
All units, officer needs help. 333 South Main Street. 333 South Main Street. Officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Car 11K, we'll handle the help call.
Take it easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one piece.
Call is a glow blown and jewelry. 333.
Ah, premier.
We got a holdup gone sour. 3 guns locked themselves in with 2 hostages. I tried to go on through the front, but the place is a fortress. I nearly got a mouthful of lead from my trouble.
All right. I'll see if I can get in through the back.
All right, I'll stay here and keep them busy.
Let's go. Let's run it back.
Throw out the guns.
You're covered, Phelps! Give me some cover! up the stairs. Get after him.
Put the weapon down
Ah bah j'ai
now.
plus mon fusil. Oups. Easy.
Car 11K, I've been involved in a shooting at 333 South Main Street. Globe Loan and Jewelry. It's code 4 now, but the suspect is down. I need an ambulance here. And notify my supervisor in the corner.
11K, roger on the ambulance in coroner. Your supervisor will be notified.
Bon bah voilà.
11K reports code 4 on the shooting at 333 South Main Street.
Débloquer les costumes. Excellent. Ah, celui-là il est bien. Celui-là il est classe. Voilà. Costume 2 il est classe. Ah le mec il est con, il a un otage, il fait ah, regarde je suis là, ah, regarde je suis là. Le mec il se fait défoncer comme un connard. Ouais. La sirène. Ça ils vont pas m'emmerder. Ouais bah ouais forcément il s'arrête. Oh c'est de la merde. Le mec t'arrive, il s'arrête. En gros faut toujours passer devant. C'est très con. Ouais ça va, ça va. T'es capté. On y arrive, on y arrive. C'est la police. Pas de problème. Je double par les trottoirs, pas de problème. Mais dégage, ça a pris de taxi de merde. On va jamais y arriver. On va jamais y arriver à faire la première truc. Toujours des appels radio. Moi j'y vais aux appels radio. Je suis un mec comme ça. Moi. Ouh, c'est pas passé loin. T'as une jume courte, à mon avis, elle est encore plus courte. Ah, maintenez X pour voir un monument repéré.
Responding. Go ahead, KG.
Il est où le monument repéré? Il est là? C'est ça? Tiens, on pète les voitures de police, rien à foutre. Oh, je sais pas. C'est bizarre. Ouais, t'as qu'à pas vendre de hot dogs, c'est pas bon. Ah mais c'est fini. What the fuck? Oh merde!
Hey, look out for the pedestrians.
Oh c'est chiant.
Well, now you've either got to stop
Oh
or
sérieux,
put
c'est
your fucking foot
chiant.
down.
Je peux pas conduire plutôt, le connard.
God damn maniac.
Ah voilà. Ah ça va être les phases de merde. Hein. Je vous le dis. Hein. Les phases de conduite, ça va être les phases de merde. Ou alors je roule à 2 à l'heure. Voilà. Ah, quand même. Merci pour le
Let's go
follow.
introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Any ideas?
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
Oh. Alors. Faut aller où? Faut aller dans l'arrière-cuisine.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
This must be Adrian's.
Oh.
Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
D'accord. Effectivement, il a des lunettes. Nicole.
To my Adrian.
J'ai pas de costard.
This thing gets more and more interesting. Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
D'accord. Ah, le téléphone. Le téléphone sonne.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Un chapeau. Est-ce que j'ai pas un chapeau? Tiens. J'ai fait le tour.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
Le téléphone.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a vice.
I want to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
Non, non, non. Non, mais merde. C'est bon, j'ai compris. Voilà. Ok. D'accord. D'accord. Ouais, c'est bon.
This doesn't pertain to the case. It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Tu m'étonnes.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
C'est vrai. Ah, il y a des allumettes partout, quoi. Putain, si tu rates des allumettes, c'est que tu veux le faire exprès. Hein. Appelons centrale.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks, man.
Appuyez sur I pour révéler des indices quant à votre intuition. Pourquoi je ferais ça? C'est un fou. Ah, tu peux faire ça? J'ai pas envie. J'ai pas envie. Et je fais ce que je veux.
Doesn't look like anything. Circumstantial.
Il y a un truc qu'il faut que je vois à l'extérieur. Merde. Et où le truc extérieur? C'est quoi ça? Ah bah voilà.
No use leaving the thing half finished. That can't be right.
No, that won't work.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Mm-hmm. On va y aller. Je pense que j'ai fait le tour. À peu près. Plus qu'à interroger l'autre conne.
I'm all right now.
Alors...
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. Very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Well...
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual.
Salut Illusion.
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Ah, là ça risque d'être foutu.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Mhm.
You and your husband are in separate bedrooms. What gives? Did you want him out of the way, Margaret?
No, I did not. My husband and I may have drifted apart, but it wasn't my choice.
Merde.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
Salut Diablo XNXX. Oui, je découvre le jeu. Et salut Ice Cookie.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Business, ouais.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
Bon. Où est-ce qu'on va aller du coup? On va aller au bar. Au bar Cavana. Hein? Sous ma gueule.
The ACB Network presents national news from Washington.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
Think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type. But stranger things have happened.
Specially equipped Chesapeake and Ohio twin-unit diner serves 2 useful purposes. Eating is one of them.
Straight ahead here.
When the dishes have been cleared away and the shades drawn, the car is readily converted into a motion picture. Any unit able to handle citizen reports at 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit Tampa code 3 identified. And for the first night audience, the Chessie Theater presents Mark Hellinger's newest hit, Swell Guys. This is the last word in traveling luxury. Another step in the campaign to modernize American railroad. You don't have to miss that picture you wanted to see, nor your favorite star. Now you can see them underway on board the Theater on Rail.
KTI is a member of the American Century Broadcasting Network. A fine gentleman playing in ballrooms across America. Louis Armstrong.
437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3.
Kid, drop that money one more time and you're a goner.
Sorry, mister. It's just my hands are shaking.
Shut up! Get the money in the bag.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Hurry the hell up, will you? Come on. It's goddamn cops!
Careful! He's got a gun!
Ouais, mais on est en train de poursuivre. Ouais, on s'en branle. Comment tu l'arrêtes avec sa bagnole? Heureusement.
Stop here. Taking a break for it on foot.
Find some cover.
Rien à foutre.
Car 11K to KGPL. Bristol Hotel 211 is code 4.
All units be advised, code 4 at the Bristol Hotel on 8th Street. Code 4.
Alright.
What better way to give you the iron you need than Rise and Shine yeast in your breads and cakes? Rise and Shine yeast is a natural source of vitamins. Physician studies show 3 out of 4 women lack sufficient iron. If you are losing weight, feeling run down, weak, or easily upset, get the vigor and depth you need by using Rise and Shine yeast and by taking Rise and Shine yeast tablet supplements. It helps regain strength and needed pounds to feel and feel your best. Go to your grocer or druggist and say,
Rise and shine, please.
now return to regular programming.
Réussite de pointe la voiture. Oui.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
When the hell's the food gonna arrive already?
Lucia, tu veux te battre?
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
Bah non. Je suis pas vrai.
Tell the cook these were some good grits.
You looking for someone? She wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
Would you recommend the special, miss?
What do you think? You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
J.W. Robinson are having sale. Don't you know?
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
2 club sandwiches. Thank you, waitress.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
Mhm.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. Do you know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps. I think you were in on it, Morgan. You drove down there, and you let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
Yeah.
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
Bien. Je sais rien en fait.
Come on, Morgan. It was only last night. You must remember something.
Look, we might have had a drink. We have a drink most nights after work.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? You tell Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Je suis pas bon en enquête, hein.
Sure left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Technique de filature.
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire? Descendre?
Day one in the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars.
Salut Junkyards.
Fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour work in traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. It won't work on me.
Appartement 2 encore.
Apartment 2.
Mais ils habitent toujours à l'appartement 2.
All right. Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it. Ah, shit.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black, LAPD, give yourself up now.
I knew it.
Oh merde!
There's no point running, Adrian.
Oh, il court.
Mr. Black, get back here right
Ça
now.
va, il veut se faire passer pour mort pour se barrer à Seattle avec sa maîtresse. Pareil.
It's over, Adrian.
Ah,
Why
GG
not just come
coéquipier.
clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama? I thought it would be easier. No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Ok. Rapport. 13 sur 14 indices et 7 questions sur 12. Véhicule endommagé, affaire classée, exemplaire. Ah, c'est pas mal exemplaire, bordel. Je pensais que ça serait moins bien que ça. Je pensais que ça serait vachement moins bien que ça. Ça va pas durer. Hein. Vous voyez, j'ai été exemplaire.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack? My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
A marriage made in heaven. Superbe.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it if you get that desk.
He plays the saxophone. Oh, and boy, can he get me going.
Isn't he a cop who won the medal and is solving all the cases?
I don't want to be rude, but I ain't got time.
I think we bust in there and find
C'est ça notre voiture? Elle a changé? Non, je me disais bien, c'est bizarre. C'est parti. Allez, on va rouler en mode safe.
And Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes conviction.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Ça va. C'est par là. Oh, les deux feux rouges, c'est rien. C'est la police. La police a le droit de griller les feux rouges. Merde.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Vic is a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Mm-hmm. Alors.
Phelps?
Oui,
You should take a look at the body.
j'arrive.
Poor guy didn't stand a chance.
Marche dans les traces de sang, aucun problème. Pourquoi il y a un A là? Ah, la trace de pneu. Les traces de pneu. Non? Faut rien regarder sur les traces de pneu?
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
D'accord.
This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
I'll have some prints ready for your report if you let me get on with this.
C'est que
The body
Zinedine.
traveled a good 20 feet.
C'est beaucoup.
Careful where you're stepping, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk. I made a preliminary examination. You probably want to take a look, then we'll talk.
Très bien.
Landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
Salut Boulito.
We can notify next of kin.
Non. Hop. Alors, Iron Life. Assurance vie.
Madison has life insurance.
Voilà, donc il avait une assurance vie. Après c'est bon, hein. Fait le tour.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe talk to some witnesses. We can discuss the autopsy report later.
It's all yours, Detective.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Go on.
Then a third person. Another man got involved.
Ah bien.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful.
Ah mais oui, putain, j'aurais dû regarder sa gueule, elle faisait...
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take
Regarde
the
la gueule qu'ils
bartender.
font un peu.
You work the rest of the room.
Courtney, come in.
Oh.
Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can, unfortunately, be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
C'est marrant, mais je le sens pas bien, lui.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
So you didn't see what happened?
By the time I got out there, it was all over.
J'aurais dû m'en douter, il y avait une tête d'un mec qui disait pas la vérité.
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
What was it about?
Who knows? The slightest thing could set those two off.
Oh merde!
This makes us more inquisitive, Lynch. We'll get to the bottom of this, with or without you. That guy has a serious attitude problem. You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Sorry, pal, that's all I got.
Pas grave.
Bartenders run out of gossip.
Je dois rater quelque chose, c'est pas possible. Pourquoi j'ai un truc là-bas? Révéler des indices grâce à votre intuition. Allez, on va faire ça pour voir. Reste 4. Tout ça? Je me doutais bien qu'il fallait aller derrière le... Bon, on va le faire une fois, histoire que... Putain, mais je suis allé là, bordel. Oh, je peux regarder ma poubelle.
Knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Sorry, Phelps. Do you mind if I get on with this?
Quoi ça? Ah bah attendez, ça se passait en 1940 et quelques. Calmez-vous.
I swear, this town's going straight to hell.
Someone gonna tell us what the hell is going on? Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks for your help.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
I want to see. Excuse me, officer, I want to see.
Calme.
This is a crime scene. All of you move along.
I recognize that guy from the paper. He's a cop.
Ok, on va voir ce que ça donne.
So the wife was there when it happened, but left the scene.
You're right. That's pretty unusual behavior.
She could be in shock. We saw some people do some strange things in war.
Maybe. Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the patrons, her old man was a piece of work. You don't think, Phelps, the guy was run over. So it worked out well for this broad. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch a break.
Anyone in the vicinity see the man at 211 just occurred. 3rd Neal Street. Stand by for further unit to handle code 3 identified.
Bon, j'y étais, mais merde.
This is 11K. Go ahead with the further.
11K, your 211 is at Angel's Flight, 3rd and Hill Street. 11K, code 3.
Angel's Flight. Probably some tourist flashing too much cash.
Attention à la
What
marche.
took you so long? They're getting away.
What happened here, sir?
They had guns. Dirty louses took everything and then booked. They went that way, the stairs alongside the track. You look like a rat with a gold tooth in the right way. I think the man is back.
LAPD!
Making a run for the car. Stop him, Phelps. I'll be right behind you, Phelps.
Oh l'autre il croit se barrer avec sa bagnole.
Car 11K. Shots fired. The suspect is down at 3rd and Hill. It's code 4 here, but I need an ambulance.
11K, roger on the ambulance. All units, the shooting at 3rd and Hill Street is code 4. Code 4.
Oh tu crois se barrer avec sa bagnole. Bim. Il croyait quand même pas que j'allais me retaper une course-poursuite en bagnole. Pas déconner.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Il a pas l'air très...
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walks straight into the path of an oncoming car.
So he turned blind?
Yes. He was still yelling at me when the car hit him.
Bon, évidemment, putain. Mais ouais, mais je suis
You were
nul.
arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk.
We're always arguing. So what?
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
We're leaving, Lorna, but this doesn't add up. We'll be keeping an eye on you.
Regarde un téléphone.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Pattison autopsy.
Thanks. Ah, bon, on va aller à la morgue. Let's go to the morgue. Bon, tu la bouges ta chiotte. Yep.
Try making it to the next intersection without killing anyone. You do that for me?
Ouais, ça va. Je fais un peu court. C'est pas grave.
Shots fired off streets help. Chateau and Valencia. Chateau and Valencia. Shots fired off streets help. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Allez, ligne de tram. Pas de problème. C'est plus court. Il y a moins de monde. Ah, ils ont le chic pour t'envoyer à l'opposé de là où tu dois aller quand même. Et lâchez-moi avec le permis, bordel. J'ai pas eu mon permis avec un clavier et une souris non plus, faut pas déconner. Puis c'est la police, merde, on conduit comme on veut. Laissez la police faire son travail. Dès que nous aurons plus d'informations, nous vous tiendrons au courant. Let the police do its job. Ça passe.
All units, shots fired, officer needs help. Chateau and Valencia. Chateau and Valencia. Shots fired, officer needs help. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Car 11K, we'll handle the help call. Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, shots fired, officer needs help. Chateau and Valencia.
On y est, on y est, on y est.
I see you motherfuckers. Come on up here and get us.
Salut Moonsef.
What is all this?
Traffic stop from hell. Prowler unit pulls these guys over. Finds a trunk full of hardware like you do. The loose bullets start flying, and they snatch up the guns and one of the cops. Head to high ground and make their stand.
And the officer?
Up there. Still alive, we think. Who knows for how long. We'll keep him busy if you can find a way up there.
Voilà.
You deal with him. I'll cover the street from here. Go on, get up there.
Oh merde.
Put the weapon down now. You want to back off right now.
Headshot. Voilà, ça servait à rien de repasser leur arme vu que je savais qu'il y avait ça à la fin.
Involved in a shooting. It's code 4 here, but suspects are down, and I need an ambulance in Chateau and Valencia. Also notify detective headquarters. I'll need the coroner. My partner and I are okay.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. Detective headquarters will be notified. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at Chateau and Valencia. Code 4.
I'll find someone who will.
Ça va, je les résous les crimes quand même. Ah. X. Putain, ça. Mais quelle connasse! On va apprendre à conduire, faut pas chier. Ah, pourquoi ça s'arrête?
All units in the vicinity, see the security guard at 459 there now at 536 South Figueroa. Unit to have a code 2 identify. All units in the vicinity, see the security guard at 459 there now at 536 South Figueroa. Unit to have a code 2 identify.
11K, go ahead KGPL.
Where the hell have you been? 4 punks been helping themselves to the suits.
Oswald Jacobs, you work here?
Goddamn right I do. I've been watching the place for 10 years, waiting for something like this.
Calm down. Show us to the suspects.
You go first. How about I back you up?
Mhm.
LAPD! Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Ah, fallait pas me tirer dessus. Hein. J'avais tué mon coéquipier.
Stay down. Stay in cover. Hey, go!
Mais putain, mais... Qu'est-ce qu'il branle? Couvert, bordel.
I'll be right behind you, Phelps.
Ah, intérêt. Ouais, j'ai tiré dans l'épaule. C'est bien ça.
Car 11K. Shots fired and suspects are down. We're code 4 here, but I'll need an ambulance at 536 South Figueroa Street, Holcher's Textiles. Also notify a supervisor and the coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner, and I'll notify your supervisor. All units, 11K advises code 4 on the shooting at Holcher's Textiles. The suspect...
Oh, celui-là, il est classe. Je débloquais encore un costard. Ouais, ouais, ouais. Ah, les mecs, ils sont zéro. Attention. Je suis un flic. Il a tiré dans mon gilet pare-balles, bien sûr. Marc, moi j'ai tiré dans son épaule et le mec il est mort a priori. Donc, trouver, va comprendre. Belle ligne droite comme ça, moi ça me plaît. Belle ligne droite avec personne. Bon, on va prendre le croisement là. T'as pas vu que le feu était rouge toi? Moi je peux les griller les feux, mais toi t'as pas le droit. Foiré. Ah, on arrive à la morgue. Parfait.
Isn't at the top to solve the big case and got promoted? Are you drunk, mister, or are you just cracked? Tell a man that there are 400 billion stars in the league. Tell him a bench has wet paint on it.
Là, non?
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me
Il
again?
était mort quand il s'est
Victim
fait.
was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture
Bien
wounds to the
sûr.
right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife, length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
Succès déverrouillé. Attention, ça pique. C'est ça. Ah mais ça c'est les indices. Ils sont fous.
You want to grab me 2 with ketchup and a root beer?
Parfait. Parfait. Alors où c'est qu'on va? Attends. Où c'est que j'ai pas été encore? Des lieux où j'ai pas été. J'ai pas été au domicile de Shelton. C'est qui Shelton? Pas que j'aille le voir quand même.
Slow down!
Bon, slow down, y a pas de rétro dans ce jeu. Comment je sais qu'il y a une voiture qui arrive? Ah ouais, il y a quand même une Lincoln rouge. Pour avoir les indices que je viens là, c'est tout. Ah le mec il est en train de se barrer. Ah merde, j'ai tué un mec. Il y a quand même délit de fuite, hein. Même s'il a tué un mec qui était déjà mort. Même s'il a percuté un mec qui est déjà mort, il y a quand même délit de fuite. Donc il peut pas s'en sortir, il a pas le droit.
William Shelton? Yes. It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
Oh merde! Et qu'il est con,
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
On va essayer d'éviter de tuer quelqu'un dans le process. Yeah.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Mais merde!
No wonder he killed someone driving like this.
Faut pas lui faire avoir un accident, bordel!
Away.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Il est complètement fou, lui. Où tu vas?
He's heading into the station. Go on, get out!
Hold it right there, Sheldon. How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Sheldon?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Sheldon.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
So, initial report came back with an ID on our victim, Lester D. Pattison of 182 North Hope Street. Captain wants us there double quick.
It's him. The cop from the newspaper.
Oh, c'était pas mal quand même. Ah là là. Bon, qu'est-ce qu'on fait du coup? 23h, il serait temps de passer à Isaac. Ce serait bien de finir le cas. Ce serait pas mal de finir cette affaire. Oh, je sais pas. On va voir. Peut-être garder.
Any Central Unit 415 possible mental case at 7th and Flower. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Je suis une enquête, s'il me laisse tranquille. Ça va, tout va bien, tout va bien, tout va... Ah, tout va pas bien. Bien. Oh, ta gueule. T'avais qu'à pas rester là. Les taxis jaunes, c'est des connards. Les taxis jaunes, c'est des connards. Tu vas toi? Mais où tu vas? Fais pas le fou! Wow! Tu lui sors lui! Tout va bien. Ah, ils ont... Superbe.
Any Central Unit of 415 possible mental case at 7th and Flower. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
You're the one who's been sending cosmic rays into my room. I'll show you. Yes, sir. You're not going to control my thoughts anymore.
Calm down, sir.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Bon, il va s'enfuir évidemment.
Give it up, LAPD.
He went that way.
Il est où? Merde. Merde, je suis perdu. He went that way, ta mère? Elle est où? évidemment. Tiens, coup de boule. Bah ouais mon gars. Mec, il a quand même une casserole sur la tête. Et toi, no problème, hein. Le mec, il a une casserole sur la tête, donc normalement, ça lui couvre bien le haut de la tête. Et toi, bim, coup de boule dans la casserole. Pas de problème. La subtilité, c'est pour être tapette, bordel. Est-ce que je donne l'impression, en règle générale, d'être un mec subtil? J'ai pas l'impression. Ouais, c'est bon. Céline voix.
Spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear, telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
You
with it.
think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's
Lorna?
crazy, man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake!
Ah bah Lorna, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Tu te fais défoncer Lorna? Merde. Ah bah ça va être rapide. Bah, faut pas me tirer dessus. Si tu me tires dessus, je vais te tirer dessus. Et si je te retire dessus, tu vas mourir. Merde. Parti où? Mais il est où? Putain, il est monté. Mais il est où? Bah, il est où? Bah, t'es où? Je vois même pas quoi. Pour le point rouge sur la carte, mais c'est tout. Hein. Oh merde. Pourquoi fallait que tu prennes un otage, connard? Tu vas mourir, c'est dommage.
You stay back! I'll ice this one, I don't care.
How long do you think you can hold out? Put your weapons down.
Help me!
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
So, I give you a hit and run, you bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Keep up the good work. Yeah. Rapport. 8 sur 9 trouvé en indice. Question correcte, 4 sur 8, pas terrible. Eh, affaire classée, exemplaire. Easy. Et voilà, c'est comme ça que ça se passe dans la police. Bon, par contre, on va quitter, je sais pas quand d'ailleurs, quand on pourra.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
C'était pas mal, hein.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How was that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Très bien. Bon, bah on verra ça la prochaine fois.
See you later, fellas.
Voilà, on va arrêter ici. LA Noire. Oh, c'est rigolo. Pour l'instant, c'est rigolo. On va continuer. On continuera ça demain, désormais. Le troisième affaire? 4e affaire? Je sais plus. 3e? Un truc comme ça. Donc c'est cool. C'était rigolo. Quitter le jeu, ouais. Ah, il y a une ambiance. Il y a une ambiance dans le jeu qui est sympa quand même. C'est très polar quand même. J'aime beaucoup. J'aime vraiment beaucoup.